it's Francesca de Valens, and I have just virtually touched down in Scotland, in Glasgow, and I'm here to connect with the Paul McKenna Band, and I look forward to introducing their music to you. I'm such a huge fan of the music that they create and make, and so here I leave you with my very first episode of Recipes from the Road as I explore more about Glasgow and the Paul McKenna Band. Everyone, coming to you from my kitchen. I could imagine I'd be flying into Glasgow and I'd get off a plane, I'd be pretty jet lagged, I'd be pretty tired, and it would be important for me to get a great meal. Now, I always look at a menu and I find the local dish. What is local from the area? What is going to be something that I don't cook at home or have never had before? And I will generally order something like that. So what I have done in my virtual travel to Scotland is I have looked at some traditional Scottish recipes, and I've decided that Cullen Skink, which I think is how you pronounce it, is the thing that I would order first. It's like a seafood chowder and it uses smoked haddock, which the closest thing I can get to in Australia is smoked cod. So I've got some smoked cod. Let's check out the other ingredients that I need, which I have. Some potatoes. That was not with a Scottish accent, by the way. It was a terrible accent of any kind. An onion. I've got some smoked cod here. Yeah, I've got some milk butter. I love my butter. Some parsley. Oh, and some water here as well. So these are the ingredients that I need to make Cullen Skink. Sorry if I'm saying that wrong, Scottish friends. So here we go. We begin by dicing the onion.
Talk of your sweet
This is a good time to have a cry. All the things that you just sad about watching Molly and me and all the other sad movies. Hey Leo.
He was drilled by my darling, my David, in the valleys and plains of Fermoy. And that's why he's a prisoner in Portland, far from the lovely sweet banks of the Moy. That's why he's a prisoner in Portland, far from the lovely sweet banks of
1 tablespoon, that's about a tablespoon in my eyes, into my big saucepan. Potatoes have an appeal. Some of my favourite Scottish accents were from watching Scottish television shows. My favourite Scottish television show is a show called Shetland. So it's an island at the very north of Scotland, like almost, it's like closer to Norway than it is to mainland Scotland. That's just at a guess. I could be completely wrong. But it's kind of up there, middle of nowhere. And it's a detective crime TV show series that I've watched twice because I love it so much. Have a bit of a crush on the main man, actually. He's a bit hot. Anyway, my mum got me into that show. Thanks, Mum. I'm just going to let this become translucent of 1 centimeter cube. I'm gonna get my ruler, but that's pretty small. Are you sure you want it that small, Scottish people? Can you make it a bit bigger? I could think of this thing, couldn't you? You really could. But let's not do that. That is not 1 centimeter. The thing I like about going to a restaurant is someone else does this. But I actually love cooking. Love it. I love it. Oh, that sounded Scottish. I love it. What do you reckon? Oh, it's got that lovely colour. It's been dyed.
trapped in the present day,
Garlic.
future. My
Russian self is thinking where's the garlic, but that's okay because I am not in Mauritius, I am in
grass is always
Okay, so the last thing to do is to put the potatoes in with the onions, these little onions here, and then I'm going to top it up with 300 ml of water, bring it to a boil and let it cook for 10 to 15 minutes.
these wandering minds to the end of what we call a road and the endless paths that wind. Long days wandering
Alright,
minds.
so we'll see you back here very shortly.
You lose the ones you love in search of something greater. The ones you find cannot replace the ones you left behind. Now Life just passes by like waves upon the ocean. Time trickles
This
down
is starting to smell incredible. The smoked cod is like imparting that amazing smoky flavor. It is just gently simmering here in the milk. So I'm just going to scoop out the cod onto a plate, and when that cools, I'm going to flake it up and pop it into the potato. How much parsley do you use in Scotland, everyone? Is this a lot or a little bit of parsley? I feel like this looks right. Okay, the plan here is just to flake the cod. A flavour of haddock would be different to the flavour of cod, but yeah, different waters, different temperature, very much different temperature, and availability during COVID.
Time has come to part with loving friends and
Cook for another
laughter.
5 minutes.
4,000 miles will lie between a bond that never ends. Returning home to find you're happy ever after won't be the same when
It
someone
smells
is
absolutely
there
divine.
to hold your
And
hand.
so let's do a little taste test.
All these wandering minds to the end of what we call the endless paths that
Simple,
wind.
but it's so amazing. Have I not had this before? Oh, dear bread.
Oh my lordy, lordy, lordy. That was amazing. I'm going to dish that up. I'm going to put some parsley on the top. And I'm going to eat that for dinner. I'm going to eat that for dinner for days. I thoroughly enjoyed creating that recipe. I thoroughly enjoyed sharing the music and my cute, very cute little puppy with you, Leo. And here I want to leave you with my favorite track from the Paul McKenna Band. I just love when the song The Dream goes into this instrumental section. I just want to break out into a jig and it gets my heart completely racing. Please enjoy.